Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to another video. Today we're not going to be focusing on writing so much as we are going to be focusing back on another aspect of phonological awareness. Now, the aspect that we're working on today is going to be phoneme segmenting. A phoneme is the individual sound in words. So when we deal with phoneme segmenting, we're going to be breaking up a word into its individual sounds. Now, when we do this, we're not so much worried about what letter makes that sound as being able to just segment the sounds in words. When we start associating the sounds and letters in words and start writing those down, we transfer from phonological awareness and into phonemic awareness. And we'll be getting there very soon. This is one of the later skills that students acquire. So we're almost out of phonological awareness and into the phonemic awareness. So when I do this with my students, I normally go and have them listen to the sounds in the words. So I'll say a word, and then I'll say, what's the first sound that you hear? And see if they can isolate that first sound. This is where the onset and rhyme come into play from the previous video that we did. Being able to isolate especially that initial sound in words. Once they can do that initial one and just hear that first sound, then the rest of them come. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And on my screen, I have two pictures. We're going to start with the first one. This is a picture of a mop. So what's the first sound that you hear in the word mop? Very good. Mop. And the next sound? Ah. And this final sound. Now this is, again, if you remember back to my previous video, that we have to be sure that we're not using the schwa sound in there and blending the P and the U sound. So it's not P, it's P. So we have ah, P. Because we don't have a mappa, we have a mop. Okay. Our next picture. S, S, Very good. Let's try some more. Now we have 4 more pictures here. I'm going to go ahead and work with you guys on these pictures, and then we'll play a game on our next slide. Okay? So we have here a mug. What's the first sound that you hear in the word mug? Very good. What's the next sound? Mug. Ugh. Very good. The next sound is and the final sound? G. G. Very good. Okay. Now, again, being able to isolate that sound and that initial sound, even when you're dealing with an onset, if you can identify the initial sound, when we have mug, we have the onset and rhyme, ugh. Once we get that out of the way, we can just look at the ugh part. What's the next sound that you hear in ugh? What's that first sound? G. Very good. So let's look at the next one. This is a picture of a top. First, let's go ahead and break it up into its onset and rhyme. You guys remember that one? Op. Top. Very good. So what's the initial sound that we have? T. Very good. And then with our onset, op. What's that first sound in op that we hear? Ah. Very good. And our last sound? P. So our word top. T. Ah. P. Top. Very good. Let's look at our next one. Pan. Breaking it up into its onset and rhyme. Ready? Go. Good job. P. An. What's that initial sound that we have? P. Very good. And our onset, an. What's the first sound that we hear in an? Ah. Very good. And our last sound? Good job. So pan. Ready? Say it with me. P, ah, pan. Very good. Our last one. Ready? This is a picture of a net. Break it up into its onset and rhyme. Ready? Et. What's that first sound we hear? Good job. Now our our rhyme, sorry. Et. What's that first sound that we hear in et? Eh. Good job. Eh. And our final sound? T. Very good. So net. Eh. T. Net. Awesome job, guys. All right, ready to play a game? Let's go ahead and play a game. I've got 4 pictures here. I am going to break the word up into its sounds. I'm going to segment it into its phonemes. I want you to point to the picture that I'm breaking down. Ready? Listen carefully. All right, which one am I looking at? Ready? Ah. One more time. Ah. Do you guys get fan? Good job. Fan. Breaking it up. Ready? Ah. Fan. Good job. Let's do another one. Ready? Which word am I thinking of? B. Eh. D. B. Eh. D. One more time. Ready? B. Eh. D. You guys get bed? Good job. Let's break it up together. Ready? Bed. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. B. Eh. D. Bed. Very good. Awesome job, guys. Let's do one more. Which word am I trying to get? Ready? B. Ah. X. B. Ah. X. One more time. Think about it real hard. B. Ah. X. You guys get box? Good job. Together now. Ready, guys? We're going to say box. Break it up. 1, 2, 3. B. Ah. X. Box. Very good. Which leaves us with our last picture. What's that a picture of? Bathtub. Very good. We're going to go ahead and break up tub into its phonemes. Ready, everybody? Let's go. Tub. What's that first sound we hear? Very good. Next sound? Awesome, you guys. And that last sound? B. Very good. This one I left for the end because this one is very, very easy for us to put those schwas at the end. Remember, it's not t, b. Okay? It's t, b. Awesome job. Good job, guys. So that's phoneme segmenting. We can do that with any words. And like I said, once we get into the ability to be able to hear those sounds, we can then translate that into writing those sounds down and moving into that phonemic awareness. Great job, guys. As always, I love to hear it. Work hard, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.